it's me, Dashama, and I'm really excited to share with you something really beautiful today that is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is the month of October every year, and my friends at the Pink Lotus Foundation and I have joined forces to share a little sequence about yoga that can help you to open your heart and release tension and stress around the heart area. I am really an advocate towards education and prevention, and if you already have breast cancer, to raise awareness and support for those people who need help. So the Pink Lotus Foundation is so amazing. They're probably the only foundation in the world that focuses on raising money and awareness and giving help to people who are in need that can't afford to pay for their own care. So people who can't even get the checkups or the proper care, the Pink Lotus Foundation utilizes all the funds that they raise to give to people that are underprivileged and have low income in the United States. So anyway, I'm super supporter of this amazing foundation, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a short yoga practice that you can do that would help to open your heart, release any stress or tension from the chest area, the shoulders, the neck. This whole region is related to the heart chakra. So when we have a lot of blocked energy here, it could translate into the potentiality of leading to disease, right? So a lot of times sickness and disease is a symptom of something that's blocked, that's been neglected and hasn't been addressed. So it's an energetic, emotional aspect and issue as well as the physical manifestation of the sickness or disease. So in this case, breast cancer could be a result of blocked heart energy. So let's unblock the heart, open it up to love, and really just use this practice to call in your angels and to bring in more love and openness in this area of your life. So if you've ever been traumatized, even as a child or throughout your life in relationships, maybe you lost someone that was close to you, a family member, a loved one, your mother, your father, grandparents, a child, a best friend, it can be traumatic, which can also lead to blocked heart energy. When you have blocked heart energy, that can be one of the reasons that could lead towards this type of thing. So let's get started. One of the things that I really love to start with is just this really simple seated spinal undulation. Anybody can do this practice. It's open for all levels. You're going to start seated, placing your hands on your knees. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you inhale, lift your chest, shoulders drop down and back, and you lift your heart. And as you exhale, round the spine, chin into the chest, and press the spine back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, lift your heart, arch back, open the heart to the sky. Exhale, long, deep breaths here, rolling the chin into the chest. It's a spinal undulation, and you want to pull like the muscles away from the center of the spine, so you're getting a nice, big spinal stretch too. So inhale, lift your heart, arch back, and exhale, round the spine, chin into the chest. Good. And then come back to the center. So we'll just do 3 times. And the next one we're going to do is to just inhale the right arm up above the head, bend the elbow. We're going to take the left hand to the right elbow. This is variation 1. This is just to open up the shoulder. You're going to see a nice deep stretch here. Opening up the shoulder. You could also fold to the left if you want. It can go deeper. And the other variation, which is a little bit more advanced, is to bind your left arm around the back side and see if you can get your hands to touch. If your hands can touch, then interlace your hands like this. I'll show you from the back angle. You're just going to interlace your fingers and see if you can pull your elbow back and down and the other arm down and back as well. So it's just a nice shoulder stretch, deep breath here, and exhaling, release. So when you do these types of stretches, keep holding it, keep breathing. Your focus should be on the breath here. So it's nice, deep, long breaths. And that's where you're going to get the release here. So inhaling, bringing in love and light and beautiful energy into your heart. And exhaling any stress, any tension, any grief, any sadness, any trauma, just letting it go. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. One more time here. Inhale and exhale. And release. So just releasing the right arm up, the left arm out, and open the arms nice and wide like this. And we'll just do a couple of big arm circles. Just get the energy flowing through the arms again. Now we're going to inhale, open the arms wide like you're going to hug the world. And exhale, crossing in the front, coming into eagle arms. So eagle arm stretches the back of the shoulder. This is all part of the heart chakra. And then you wrap them around each other. So if you have really tight shoulders, you can just hold your thumb. If you have kind of more open shoulders, you're going to see if you can bring your hands together into like a prayer in front of the face. And then the prayer draws up towards the sky and away from you. So you're just opening up the shoulders. You feel this in the back of the shoulders. And it comes right along the center line of the body. So this is also why they call this eagle, is because you have eagle vision. You split vision. Nice deep breath here. And exhale, release. Inhale deeply. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly release. Now give yourself a big hug. I love to do this one. See if you can reach around to your back. So what you're doing here is actually see if you can reach your shoulder blades. If you can get your fingers right under the shoulder blades, give yourself a little bit of a shoulder massage. Just like that. And then give yourself a nice big hug. So some self-love here. Big smile. Smile helps. And then slowly release. So we're going to do the other side. So inhale the left arm up. Right arm around the back side. Unless you're doing that first variation and you just press the arm back like this. So then binding the hands if you can. We'll just do 3 breaths on this side. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. You can exhale out of the mouth. Letting go of any stress, any tension. If anything comes up for you, like in the form of sadness or like a trauma or pain, see if you can really breathe into that and let it go. So inhale deeply. Breathe into your heart. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And release. Open the arms wide. Nice deep breath like you're going to hug the world. And then exhale. Cross the other arm on top this time. Eagle arms again. So stretching the other side. So if your right arm was on top last time, be sure to do left arm on top this time and vice versa. So just bringing the fingertips up to the sky, away from your face. Nice long spine. Breathe into the back of your shoulders. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Slowly release. Big hug. See if you can reach your shoulder blades. Give yourself that little shoulder massage. See if you can get up under those shoulder blades and see if you have any little knots under there and get into that area. Release any tension in the back of your heart, which also affects the front of your heart. So it's all interrelated. Now we're going to do one of my favorite things. It's actually kind of a pectoralis massage. So this is part of self-care, right? It's part of yoga, but it's also self-care. What I like to do is you take your thumb and you reach up under your muscle here. This is in your, we call this the pectoralis muscle. Reach up under the pectoralis muscle and then clamp with the top of the hand, and you're just going to give yourself a little bit of a massage here. So it's a really nice chest massage. You should do this regularly. These muscles get really tight, especially if you practice a lot of yoga or if you do any kind of push-ups and stuff or bench pressing. I don't know, depending on what your regimen is, but if you're into yoga, a lot of chaturangas and planks and arm balances will get this whole muscle right here really tight. So you want to really focus on releasing that tension and the knots or any kind of pain that you have in this area and really letting it go. So be sure to do both sides. You know, you're just going to get up under this pectoralis muscle with your thumb, and then the fingers clamp around the top. Give yourself a chest massage. Why not, right? Do it. It feels good. And it really releases a lot of tension. You'll be surprised. If you've been feeling a lot of stress and tension, this can actually open it up for you in a really miraculous way. So don't underestimate the power of your own loving touch. It's so important. You don't have to wait for someone else to touch you. You could touch yourself. Love yourself. And self-love is the starting point of all healing. So really focusing on that is so important and so powerful. Okay, we're going to end our practice. Okay, you do this one. I like to do this one too. You take the backs of the hand and you just kind of squeeze like this. It seems funny, but it's so amazing because it really gets in deep. Push in deep and hold. See if you can push in deep and then hold. You just kind of give yourself this little chest massage here. Breathe into it. Feels really good. And then some integrative circles. Good. Now the last part of our short little practice today to open the heart, we're going to do a back bend. So one of my favorite back bends is camel. It's something that mostly everybody can do. So coming up onto your knees here, just if you're new to camel, you can tuck your toes. That will help so that you can reach your ankles better. You want to make sure that your tailbone is tilted so you have a nice long spine so you're protecting your lower back here. And then take your hand to your ankle, other hand to the other ankle. Lift your chest, tuck your tailbone, lengthen the spine, and lay your head back. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And come all the way back to the center. And to counter pose, I like to do a child's pose. You could also do a wide knee child's pose just to counterbalance the back bend here. Another really nice one that opens your heart would be anahata. So anahata, your hips are really high and you lower your chest down and you look forward and see if you can rest your chin to the floor. So take a few breaths. Breathe into the back of your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back up to hands and knees. Round your spine for cat pose. Chin into the chest. And inhale, lift your heart. Moo, cow pose. And come all the way back to seated. So this is a very simple and short, all levels yoga practice that you could do that can help to release any tension and stress from your shoulders, from your chest, and from your upper back, and open your heart. So practice this regularly if you find that your heart tends to feel closed or blocked. And every time that you practice, be sure to breathe into your heart. Really go deeply into that inner chamber. That is where the healing occurs. And find all those dark places, all those traumas that you've experienced in this lifetime, maybe even past lifetimes that you've carried over. And this can help to heal your heart, whether you have breast cancer or just to prevent the possibility of it ever happening in your life. Let this practice nourish you from the inside out. And be sure and check out our friends at the Pink Lotus Foundation. You can see the link below and support their cause, support what they're doing, help the women in need, or if you're one of the women in need, get in touch with them and get yourself the support that you need in order to heal and to prevent and to find the treatment that's available to you in this important cause for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm sending you so much love, so much light and healing for your life, for your family. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste.